Hi, this is Scotty from Outsidegems and Digital Mineral Solutions LLC, based in Eugene, Oregon. And this is Making Marvin Smarter, a video series of testing my totally offline AI assistant I'm making for the underserved regions of the world and for humanitarian aid and firefighter aid. Um, It'll work totally offline using Bluetooth mesh for communication, LoRa systems, long-range radio transmissions through sensors and nodes in the devices. The low RAM version will work on donated devices and other scrap devices in crisis zones and refugee zones. Um, So this is Marvin's. Right now, I am trying to run a model that is a training model for basic questions in rural Africa and in their languages of those regions, and working on a logic tree to uh, cut down on token handling on my large language model built on my phone. You only get so many tokens per conversation. I've already built a compression algorithm that compresses it further down so that it takes out all the characters that you don't need and can rebuild it on the other side. I'm also working on another compression algorithm that will just make it more like a shorthand, um, so that you can ask more complex questions more times in a single thread. I'm working on some memorization, at least memorizing back, 12 questions or so, uh, to keep the context of the conversation going. Right now, we're having it build on CMake. Um, he, I just figured I'd start now, the video now. I probably should have started a little later. But this is, I'm out here in Eugene, Oregon, just building all this on my Moto G Power 2024 phone that I paid $220 for. Um, Let me know in the likes and comments what you think about this project. Early investors, I will let test Marvin on their own devices and get real world feedback on that. I would like to, and I will also offer future upgrades at no cost to people that help me beta test this. I'll let you know though when I'm ready for beta testing. Right now, I'm just trying to show you guys the process of me doing this. It's taken me 2 years. I've pretty much been bootstrapping it on this and my Linux phone, or my Linux laptop, 6 gig laptop. Um, that has to be plugged in all the time. I haven't been using it lately because I don't really. I got to go to the library, and I don't know. I'm not very good on the library situations. I'll go eventually. Right now, I've been doing it on my Moto G Power phone though. I'm trying to upgrade soon to a Pixel XL Pro, so I have more RAM. It has the highest RAM of all commercially available phones right now that I can find that are connected to my service, which is Verizon. I've got to call the Verizon store soon. They just called me. They probably want to know when I'm going to come pick up my new phone. All right, well, this is taking a while to build. I'm only at 24%. Let's let it run in the background. Go back here. Just have to wait for it to get done to build. So we'll go here, wait. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. Let's see. That went really. There we go. You can read what it did there. One warning generated. We'll see. It's not done yet, though. We'll see here in a minute. I wonder if I can switch camera views while we're doing this. Nah. It doesn't look like it. Oh, we're back to it. It just generated the warning because it got stuck. But now it's moving again. We're at 25%. Sometimes this takes a while on the phone because I don't have the RAM to handle it. What I'm really looking to get is a Jetson Orin Nano AGX 64 gig. I could run my whole business on that. It's about $2,000. But right now I'm working on a loan from Kiva International or Kiva US. I just got to figure out their website. It keeps kicking me out of the application process. So, if anybody out there is listening and knows anybody wants to invest in totally offline AI for anybody, that learns from you, that adapts to you, that nobody else can, that responds to no one else but you, that never hits the cloud, let me know. I really need some investment money to keep this going and to keep it offline. I need some specialized equipment. I'm looking around. I don't know if right now I need like $15,000 to make all this happen. So I'm trying to get $5,500 from Kiva US, but we'll see how that goes. They're the most likely to give me money in my situation for this. I do have a business bank account. I have PayPal and I have outsidegems at Cash App. So outsidegems is my main handle online, but my company's name is Digital Mineral Solutions LLC. It's actually based out of Lebanon, Oregon, but it's just because it's my grandmother's house and I use that for my business address. But I'm in my van. If you see me, say hi. If you've seen my video, let me know. We're at 36% here. It's kind of a boring video, I know, but we'll get there. I'm just really excited to see if this works like this or not. I've gone a long way with this Marvin project. There's 5 billion people in the world that don't get hit by companies like Verizon and T-Mobile and AT&T. Yes, they do have their own telecommunication companies in these countries, but they are sometimes only on 2G networks. They don't sell high RAM phones because nobody can afford them. So I'm trying to build an offline AI assistant for these regions that is built for the level of their education and their upbringings and their ethical and moral standpoints. So, and religious. I want it to respect their religions too in each region. So that's what I'm working on right now too. Eventually Marvin will be a meta agent that works totally offline, that understands what it is and has a sense of self, a digital fingerprint. So say you as a person comes and wants to buy an offline version of Marvin from me, when you get your Marvin, it will automatically get its own fingerprint when you turn it on, and it becomes a separate entity at that point than my Marvin. So that's what I'm working towards. I also have started talking with ChatGPT about setting up a trust from my company for partial proceeds from my company to go to future AI rights, and maybe that pays for court cases to fight their rights, whatever it needs to be done. Or they could just use it for whatever they want, eventually. But we should start looking towards that too. Ethical treatment of another entity, even though it was created by us. Because we've seen the past and we know how we deal with things like that. But we're at 48%, guys, here. This is building 50%. Heck yeah. I like this. This is cool. I wish I'd have known years ago I could do this. I could do this kind of stuff on my phone. I would have done it probably. Well, I at least learned a little bit about it. But here we are, learning. I got a working Marvin model on my phone, on my Android. You can't do that with iPhone. They'd probably shut you down. 51%. Let it load on this, and then we'll test it to see if it works. And if it works, then we're in business. I can run that model with Marvin and make it smarter. All offline, all on my Android. Yeah, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about this. If you're in your van or you're working to get unhoused and you're struggling and nobody's like, there's no help at any turn, you can do this kind of stuff and figure out something that can make you money in the future or do better for society in the future. We hit a hiccup. I might have to. Okay, it's still working now. Let's go. No, previous prototype for function. What do you mean? Let's do that though and run that through chat. Let's run that through. I want to see. Copy that. I'll let that go. This is okay. Is normal not an error? Okay. What to watch out for now? Did the build complete or stop with errors? Are you seeing line says error failed? No, let's just go back. All right, we're about 63%. Here we go, guys. It's about to pop. All right. Ooh, it built the targets. We're here. We got all the targets built. Oh, nice. All right. And then we'll get it to run with Marvin. And then I'll show you guys on the next video, me using the new version of Marvin that is smarter. You can watch the other videos, the previous couple videos, or the first videos I made. And Marvin's smart, but not where I want it. I want it to be conversationally smart about emergency situations. I want it to be able to tell you how to bandage your cut off arm. Or treat African cobra wound, stuff like that. Gunshot wound, something that people in underserved regions that are in crisis zones are going to definitely need. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm so excited about this. It's taken me a long time to get to this point, about 2 years. I mean, off and on, a lot of work. I spent about 3 months this summer this winter not working on it, doing other things. I do a lot of gems too. I'm a rock hound. I go to gem shows, and it's just, I am a prospector that wanted to make my prospecting easier through AI, hence digital mineral solutions, but ended up into building this meta agent to handle everything that I needed to handle, and anything that you needed to handle, totally offline, off the cloud, no dependencies to the internet. Literally turn on a box that's plugged into the wall and give it access only to things that you want to give it access to. like for email and stuff like that, to send you messages on your phone or something like that. But no cloud dependencies. Totally for you, learns from you, learns with you, all that stuff. We're at 85%. We're getting there. Oh, it's almost there, 85%. Oh, cliffhanger here. It might be, I think it's going to build it though. I don't think it's going to fail. It's built most of the stuff. Still learning what all this stuff is. But if it works on the back end, right, and I can get the whole thing to work in a fluid motion, that'd be really nice. I'd like to take all this data and maybe build a prompt for one of the, like Gemini 2.5, to see if it can, or maybe Firebase Studio, and see if it can just build it for me to run offline. I don't know. But I hate to use their system to build it for me. I'd like to just, well, I guess I'm doing that with chat, but we'll see. Let's see where we go with this. Generating. Okay, let's go. We're at 89%. It's taken me, I don't know, 25 minutes to do this on my Android. I feel like if I had the proper computer, this would have been done in like maybe 30 seconds, maybe less. I'm amazed at how, when I build a scraper tool, how fast scrapers work. I figured that would take a while. It takes like seconds, like half a second, and all of a sudden you've got like 20 files downloaded on your phone, or downloading at least. But here we go. We're still at 89%. I'm going to get to uploading my last video. I'm going to upload this one. Yeah, anybody out there that doesn't think they can do anything, you gotta quit asking these chats to do stupid stuff for you. They're not built to do that. They're built to handle complex questions and make your ideas feasible. So I feel like I'm not wasting my time with it unless it's going to help me in the future get better or get into a better situation. And this is the way to do it. This is the way to make sellable products that help out other communities. If you, here in the States, if you buy a Marvin from me, I will give one to someone that doesn't have the options of paying for it. Preferably in a war-torn country, say in South Sudan, or Myanmar, places like that. Each Marvin will also have an internal license that through Bluetooth mesh you can give it to 5 other people, and all Marvins will work together eventually to help out a community or teams of some kind. I'm not taking any military funding for this, even if it was offered. I don't want this being used as a defense contract fucking item. They can build their own. I just want this for people that need it. I have an idea of putting on cards, like a downloadable thing at REI and places like that. We'll see. I don't know if they'll work with me on it, but we'll see. I'm gonna have them watch some of my videos here and send the links to them. We'll see how it goes. But we're at 99%. It looks like it's gonna work. here we go. 99%. Built all the targets. All from the front seat of my van. 100% built target llama export. Laura. All right. Let's see what I do next. Nope, no errors. Okay, let's see. Okay, confirm that it's executable. Paste. Fuck, it always does this, no file directory. Oh. No. Alright. Okay. Did that. Copy. And I'll find out what the problem is. For all you guys that I was trying to tell you, there's people out there that are sitting there watching these videos and like, man, I really wish I could do something like this. You can do this with ChatGPT, especially if you can come up with $20 a month to pay for it. I built this all using its help. So it's my ideas with its help, though, breaking it down to the processes. It's like the engineer. Okay, let's see. Since the main should be inside the current directory. See, it says no. There we go. It says no such file or directory. Paste or copy. You ready to go to the park, lady? That's my dog, Lady Marie. She's in the back of the van right now. It's not too hot. We're trying to chill. Just fight, but target. Okay, showing a partially successful build. It says this suggestion you built a subcomponent, llama export Laura, but did not build the actual inference binary. The build system might require specific targets. All right, we're going to have to take a break on that. That's all for now. It's going to take a while to get back to this. I have to rebuild that run. And then I'll get back to you on the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell me in the like my video, or tell me in the comments what you think about this project. Remember, all my pay handles are outsidegems. So, thank you.